Round of applause. Y'all ever take the pacer test? Comment down below. Hey y'all, it's Emma here at Cookeville RV and Marine, and today we're going to take a look at this 2026 Grand Design Reflection 345 RLTS. And guys, we know that y'all can find this camper anywhere in America, but you don't want to put money in those corporate guys' pockets. We're family owned and operated, so we're going to treat you like family every step of the way, and you can trust us. But if you don't want to take our word for it, check out our Google reviews. We actually have over 1,000 Google reviews with 4.7 stars, so go check it out and see what everybody's saying about us. Before we begin, be sure that you like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that bell notification so that you're notified every time we post a video like this one. Let's check it out. On our entertainment side of this camper, we do have two massive awnings over here and in front of our slide, so you can keep the party going all night long. And we've even got LED light strips underneath those to light it up if you're hanging out at night on the campground. We also have a round of applause here, according to Grand Design. We have a pet-friendly camper here, which you guys love, I love, we love pets here. We've got a leash hitch underneath this camper, so if you're hanging out and you want to bring your dog to the campground, you can hook them up here and they can hang out with your whole family outside. Let's check out all of our storage. Underneath our camper, we have this super nice unobstructed pass-through storage. We've got plenty of room here for your larger items. If you're bringing any campground games or even tables or chairs, they're going to fit in here perfectly, no worries. I'll also mention if you're throwing anything in here like muddy hoses, don't worry because you're going to be able to clean it up really easily with the material that this floor is, and it's also grippy, so your tables and chairs aren't going to fly around while you're driving this camper. I'll also mention that we have outlets over here if you need to plug anything in while you're working here at night, or if you want to plug something up like an appliance, like a TV, if you're watching the game outside of the campground, you've got a plug right here. We also have this nice and very fancy plexiglass slide over here, and enclosed in that is our solar and battery disconnect. So that's just a really nice and cool feature that I've honestly never seen before in a camper. And that plexiglass does slide all the way to this other side of your camper so that you can access those disconnects. On that same side, we do have our really nice and easy to use auto leveling system, which makes things super easy for leveling out your camper. And beside of that, we do have our convenience bay. So once you pull up to the campground, everything that you need to hook up is going to be on that side. Let's check out more of our storage. On your off-door side of your camper, we've got this huge storage space here. This is perfect for more large items like golf clubs if you bring those to the campground wherever you're at, or even your s'more sticks and supplies. Everything's going to fit back here. Let's check out the inside of our camper. As soon as we walk in, you are going to notice that on our door on the inside, we do have a really nice lippert thin shade. Basically, that's a shade for you to pull up if you want some privacy and you don't want people seeing in your camper, so that's really nice. We've also got our screen defender, which goes along with our pet-friendly camper. If you got dogs that like to paw at the door, it's not mesh or anything, so they're not going to rip it apart, which is really nice. Or even if you got kids that are a little rowdy, they're not going to mess it up. Right across from our door, we do have our control panel. So this is where all of your switches are for your lights, your slides, your awnings, and everything like that. Let's get into our kitchen. Right before we get into our kitchen, we have this super nice hutch area that kind of works as a catch-all space, or even a coffee bar if you want to use it as that. But we've got plenty of storage space here in these cabinets, which is super nice for you to just store any appliances or anything that you need to as soon as you walk in. And we've got this nice space here for you to use as a buffet, or like I said, a coffee bar with all of your syrups and things like that. And we've also got outlets here, so you can plug in those devices or appliances wherever you need to. And we've even got USB ports under here if you want to use it as a charging station. That's perfect for that. We do have some extra room here for your board games or card games, anything that you want to put in there. It's all going to fit. We also, right beside of that, have our fridge, which is super nice because this is right next to the stove, which is where I like my fridge to be, because it's super easy whenever you're cooking to just have it nearby. Over here is our cooking area. We have a really nice microwave and even a wine rack next to that, which is really cool and unique. Underneath that, we do have our classic 3-burner stove and oven combo, and we even have outlets over here if you need to plug anything extra into here while you're cooking. So that's really nice for there, and we even have some space next to that on our counter for chopping up our veggies. We have more storage over here for anything that you want to put. Your Pam cooking spray would fit perfect in here. We also, right behind me, have a massive pantry for you to fit anything like your flour canisters or anything that's larger. It's going to fit in here perfectly because these shelves do even adjust, which is super nice. But let's check out our island. We have this massive and very beautiful kitchen island over here, and check out how beautiful these residential lights are. It just makes this camper feel even more like home. We even have lots of space here for cooking and things like that. And also, speaking of cooking, on both sides of the island, we do have outlets. So if you need to plug in anything baking wise or electronic devices, they can go over there because they can be plugged in. We even have our retractable faucet and farmhouse sink, so that makes washing dishes better. So that's really nice, and they've even included this drying rack here. Over here, we do have more drawers and things like that for storage area, and we even have not one, but 2 hidden trash cans over here. So if you got lots of trash, don't worry, because it's all gonna fit in here. And we have 2 massive cabinets underneath the sink for your cleaning supplies or even more cooking supplies, and more cabinets over here, y'all. This one on the top is actually a silverware drawer and a hidden spice rack, so that's really nice to have a certain place for everything. We even have a hidden pet dish on this kitchen island. Let's get into our eating area where you're gonna have all those really nice campground meals. First, I wanna mention that we have windows all around us, so you can watch your kids while they're playing at the campground, or even your dogs, so that's really nice. This actually converts into a desk as well, which is super cool, which we'll show you in a bit. But I also want to mention that this is a removable ottoman for your couch, which we'll also get into later. And we've got these 2 really nice chairs right in front of me. And we've even got outlets underneath this desk if you want to work from home and use this as a desk. And now we have our dinette converted into our nice desk area where you can look out of the window and do your working from home. Let's check out our living area. Over here, we have our massive and super comfy theater seats that I'll also mention are right in front of the TV, so movie watching is going to be the best over here. We also have cup holders here for your drinks, and 2 more cup holders over here, as well as a nice little charging station for anything that has a USB. Let's check out our other couch. Over here beside of our theater seats, we do have this super nice trifold sofa, but let's get to our storage first. All above me, we have a ton of cabinet space for anything that you need, like extra linens or anything that you want to take into your camper and leave. It's perfect for that because there's a ton of it. But check out how nice this is. Not only do we have cup holders and even a hidden outlet that has a plug and even room for your USB ports, this converts into your bed area. So this pops up and is actually an adjustable headrest. So check this out. You can lay your head here and this folds out into your bed. Right beside of our trifold sofa, we have our beautiful TV and fireplace area. We have lots more storage up here, and right here in the middle is where you can access your indoor speaker control, so that's super nice. And we even have storage behind this TV. So this is on a swivel mount that can adjust, so you can fit even more things behind it, like your Apple TV, PlayStation, anything that you need. Your cords aren't going to be all out and messy, which is amazing. And we have even more storage area here for any of your devices or remotes, games, anything that you need to put, they're all gonna fit in here. And we've even got our super nice and beautiful fireplace underneath that. Let's check out our bathroom. In here we have our bathroom. We even have really nice residential features like our backboard here. Check out how pretty that is. I love it. We've even got our towel rack for your hand towel. That's really nice to have right there. Beside of that, we have our medicine cabinet for your toothpaste, toothbrush, anything that you need to put in there, and even extra storage underneath that for anything else. We have lots of room over here on our countertop for getting ready for your makeup, your hair tools, and we've even got an outlet right beside of that so you can plug everything in. Underneath that, we have lots of storage. You can even fit a small trash can in here, which is super nice. And we have even more storage space in the drawers here. That's perfect for your hairbrush, toothpaste, again, anything you need to put in there. But that's not all the storage we have. Right up above our toilet, we do have room for all those towels, wash racks, and even toilet paper if you want to put that there. Underneath that, we have this really nice drying rack for your wet towels or even your robes. Anything that you need, you can hang it right there. And we have our super nice porcelain foot flush toilet under that. In here is our super nice shower. We've got this glass sliding door that's going to be perfect for keeping all the water inside of the tub, which is where we want it. And we even have a super nice and huge shower head that's removable. So if you have a dirty dog or anything like that, you can hose them down with that super easily in this tub. And we even have built-in shelves in this wall. Let's check out our bedroom. In here, we have our nice and private bedroom with a queen size bed and shelves beside of you and above you. So that's perfect for your CPAP machines or charging your devices at night, and even laying a glass of water on there if you need to. We also have outlets and USB ports underneath those shelves here, so you can plug up those devices at night or whatever else you need to charge. Let's check out our closet though. Y'all, this is the closet of my dreams. It extends the whole way through this bedroom with lots of sliding doors, so that's super nice. In this area, we do have a hanging bar with a shelf, and this nice area for all of your shoes and anything like that. Beside of that closet, it extends into this closet as well. So in here, we have lots of shelves for those jeans and t-shirts, and we even have outlets and USB ports in this closet. So if you need to plug anything up in here, that's the perfect area to do so. So that's really nice for grand design to include. And we even have another drawer right here. So this over here is the other half of the his and hers closet. So this is super nice. So you and your husband can have your own separate areas. But that's not the last closet that we have. Let's check out the other one. This is our very last closet. You've got all the closet space in the world in this bedroom for sure, but this isn't just a closet with a hanging bar and an adjustable shelf. It is also washer and dryer prepped. So if you want to have our awesome service team install one of those, you can do so. Let's check out our dresser. Right across from your bed is our dresser area. We have outlets over here if you need to plug anything up as well. We've got lots of outlets in this bedroom. We even have a place if you want to mount a TV, you can do so over here. We've got lots more storage for any of your extra linens or more closet space if you have a ton of clothes. And like I said, this is our dresser over here with plenty of drawers and anything that you need to store it. So if you're interested in this Grand Design reflection or any other reflection from the Grand Design line, be sure that you give us a call, shoot us a text, or visit us online at cookvillerv.com where your adventure awaits.